3 yellows, and it's only 5 minutes to 8. No, I don't want to jinx anything. I don't want to say that. But we've also had our rookie race tonight, so they are moving pretty quickly here at Red River Co-op Speedway.
Late model's usually not a caution-filled race either. Again, maybe we shouldn't be talking about this.
Well, I had a race here, and I'm not lying when I tell you this. I had a race that every time I mentioned the driver's name, just talking candidly about them for a few seconds, not about how they were doing on the track, they ended up getting into an accident. So for the rest of that night, after about the third time it happened, it's okay, I better not mention anybody's name. So we kept it nice and clean. They're green flag racing right away. Your guys in the front, that's the 88, and that is the 71 of Rick Fawcett. Oh, boy. Cars all over. Cars all over. So, do we keep talking at this point, or we just maybe keep it quiet?
I think maybe we should just let you enjoy the racing sounds.
Yeah. A couple of 71s in trouble there. I also saw Mike Balkin as part of that mix-up. Balkin's back on the track, though. So we're going to be waiting here for just a little bit. That 71S looks like that's Stefan Snare that's having a problem on turn number 1. Paul Veert was like, this couldn't go better for me.
Yeah.
It's too bad they all didn't spin around and keep racing because he had a pretty comfortable lead. Let's take a look at this one again and see how it all kind of transpired to see if we can figure out how it happened. As you see, as we're going into, there's the contact right there. It's between the 88 and the 71.
Yeah, and everyone else just locking up the brakes, trying to avoid pile driving the 71.
So the question is, who will be at fault here? Will it be that 88 car? Will they move him to the back? Or are they going to call it on that 71?
Looked like a tough call. Kind of both drivers just, one moved up an inch, one moved down an inch, and
that was enough.
A slick track, and that's going to happen. Everyone's going all out. They could deem this a racing incident. No laps were completed. We may just line up back the way we were, and then we'll have time to go through the lineup before we go green.
Looks like it could have been the 71's problem.
Yeah. Yeah, and when I looked at this time, I thought maybe the 88 moved down a little bit more.
No, it looks more like it could have been the 71 that caused that one. But
either which way, that's a tough call to make. We've looked at the replay a couple times now, and we're struggling to make the call.
Well, and it's tough, and when you're official, you got to stop and think. They see it once.
Yeah.
And when you see it once, you got to use, I guess, the help of the other officials on the side if they saw it, how it all could have broke down. But it's a tough call.
Absolutely. You have officials on the inside of the track. We got them on the outside. It's all what they saw, and it's a tough decision to make. I've been an official at a track. I know what it's like to be under that kind of pressure.
Oh, you know what it's like to be an official, too. You're not anybody's friend at the end of the night.
No. Everyone loves you at the beginning of the night. At the end of the night, you just want to go home.
Yeah, as fast as you can sometimes. Dale McEwen, of course, our race official here at Red River Co-op Speedway. He's been here for a very long time, doing a great job. We're going to be a while here as they're trying to get that car out. Once again, thanks to our sponsors, Inferno's Bistro and Inferno's On Academy, and Murray Cozy Trucking. Without their help, we wouldn't be able to make any of this possible this year. Stay tuned for the 2015 season. If we are back here, we're going to be doing some more great things for you, including we're going to try to make this one all high definition for you next year. Quite dark here already at Red River Co-op Speedway. This is a bit of the problem when you race this late in the season. It's only 8 o'clock and there's barely any sunlight left. Just a little bit on the horizon to the west of us. Doesn't help that a few of the track lights aren't working. Mainly those, as you can see right now in the front of your screen as we go across the finish line. Not an issue, of course, because we are using transponders here, so we know exactly who's lapped when and who's going to win the race.
As well as the receivers, all the drivers got an earpiece in their ears, so an official can talk to them, tell them the yellow flag, and hey guys, you're still racing, and the checker's actually been out now, so you guys can slow down if need be.
Well, they are lining cars back up. And I don't see that 71 car any longer, so I'm starting to wonder if that 71 of Rick Fawcett has been pulled off. So we have 10 laps on the board. We haven't completed anything yet. But it looks like they're going to get these guys into formation really quickly. And we'll be back to racing in just a few seconds.
Yeah, they got the 1 to go that time. 10 laps are up on the leaderboard, and we should be gone this time by.
7 cars left in this race. Started this one with a total of 9, so we did lose a few. The 92C, he's leading the pack with that 88 on the outside. The boss right behind him in row 2. And we're racing. Paul Veert, your leader, as they're going around turn number 1. Walt Morris catches the back end of a car. Uh-oh. Ricky Weiss catches a piece of him.
Caution number 2. I don't know why we said anything.
Let's make a deal. For the 4 cylinders, we don't say a word.
Right.
We've got to keep this one as clean as possible so we can get out of here tonight at a reasonable hour. Of course, the fans want to get out of here at a reasonable hour and see some great racing, but not the way you wanted to race this one tonight.
Ricky Weiss is pulling back around the track. Looks like his car is good. Just a little nose damage. That won't hurt it at all.
Walt Morris, though, not the same. He's getting a little bit of help up there. So from what we can hear, it is going to be the cautions on the number 9 car, Walt Morris. We'll take a look at that one again and see how that one happened. Does it not look like the 92, though, kind of fell out of his line?
Absolutely. The 92 pushing up the track and kind of into the other car there, into the 9.
We'll pull this one in reverse. Watch it again, slow motion as we're going around. Doesn't look like Morris actually broke out of his line at all. Well, we're back to action here. We have 10 laps. We have more yellows than laps in. Ricky Weiss is your leader in this one. Not bad. He started the race in 6th. He's already up in 1st.
Not bad for a lap and being in an accident.
Really, not really a lap. We had to restart this one, so 10 full laps. So we haven't even raced a full lap yet, and he jumped all the way a total of 6 spots.
Mike Balkin now working the inside of Veert. Balkin, track champion here again this year. I believe I read this week that it was his 42nd track championship. What a career for Mike Balkin. Unreal race car driver.
What's he going to do in the off time when he's not racing?
Probably build more race cars.
Probably. Veert still holds on to 2nd spot in this one. Ricky Weiss, your leader, 6 laps to go. Followed by Veert and Balkin hot on his heels. The other Balkin, though, he's in 4th spot fighting with Cord Allard, the 92C, and Allard takes him on turn 1.
Mike Balkin now getting around the 88 of Veert as he put a slide job on him in turn 2.
So we've got the 7W, the 10. Thought I saw some sparks fly underneath Ricky Weiss's car there as he's going around turn 1 and 2. The 55 of Mike Martin, he is currently sitting in 5th spot, right behind Cord Allard. 4 to go in this race. Ricky Weiss has got this one pretty much all washed up. And Balkan's got a pretty comfortable lead on second spot. Sparks flying from the back of Weiss's car as he's gone around turns 1 and 2. I was correct when I thought I saw it earlier. You can still see it. It's still sparking from the back end of his car as he's going around 3 now. He's got 2 laps to go. He's almost got a quarter of a lap of a lead on Mike Balkan, who's in second spot. Veered in third, Cord Allard in fourth, and the fifth spot goes to Mike Martin.
White flag is out, 1 lap remaining.
Ricky Weiss driving that 7W has got this one pretty much all in the books. Last heat race for the late models this season, and it's all Ricky Weiss. Balkan in second spot, followed by third, which is going to go to Paul Veert. Fourth, Cord Allard, and fifth goes to Mike Martin. George Balkan, he finishes up in the top 6, and he's the only car left, so he gets 6th spot at Red River Co-op Speedway. A class that's near and dear to your heart's coming up next. You raced a 4-cylinder once or twice.
A couple times, yeah.
A few times. So we're going to be racing 4 cylinders here in a bit.
Great class to get into. Anyone looking to get into racing. Good low budget class. Cars are quite easy to find. You strip them out, put a roll cage in them, the safety equipment, and bring her out to the track and have some fun.
Let's roll through the lineup as they're getting ready on the back stretch. On the pole in this one, driving the number 10 car, that's Tom Morrisseau from Richer, Manitoba. Bill